I got on a plane and landed in Kigali, Rwanda.
I lived in a rural village and started the first HIV outreach.
A project in Kenya where we were trying to build a post-secondary school.
A summer in Calcutta working in Mother Teresa's missionary.
A girls soccer program for women in northern Uganda.
Community educators in Tonga.
It's a wonderful school to be a part of. You just feel its throb, you feel its pulse.
We left the Peace Corps and we said, okay, of all places where you can be doing service and international service, DC is kind of the hub.
And GW specifically being in the heart of the city, how close we are to the State Department, to the White House, I just knew that the professors here would be working professionals and they would come in with real experience, and that's what I wanted out of university.
From the very beginning, I feel like the staff at GW really empowers students to feel like if you have an idea, you can really turn it into a reality and kind of makes everybody feel like they can leave their mark.
I got involved initially with the Students Taking Action Now in Darfur campaign. We hosted speakers on campus. We had people coming from the White House to talk to us because we called them. And that's pretty amazing at 19 that you're calling the White House and people are coming and speaking in response to that.
I was the president of a group called Books for Africa, and we worked with different NGOs to send textbooks to schools in Africa where they need them. You learn a lot of the negative things about what's happening in the developing world in your classes, and working with a group like Books for Africa really helped me see that there are very positive things you can do in the world. So things don't seem quite so desperate when you feel like you have a way to contribute to fixing the problem.
I became involved with Engineers Without Borders as a GW student my sophomore year. The first project that I did was actually our project in Kenya, where we were trying to build a post-secondary school. And a lot of times in engineering, it's all about efficiency. And when you go through the design process, you're always thinking, how can I streamline this process? Whereas doing volunteer work, and especially with an engineering flavor to it, has kind of made me think, all right, it's really great to have this streamlined, but is that actually going to help anyone?
One of the big draws for me to come to GW was just their global focus. So they actually gave me a scholarship to spend my one summer that we get in medical school in Kenya, and I lived in a rural village and worked in a clinic and started the first HIV outreach to the clinic while I was there. I also got to develop a curriculum on women's health that was pertinent to the needs of the women in the village, and that really spurred on my heart, I think, for serving people in other countries as well.
Currently, I'm a desk officer in the Office of West African Affairs at the Department of State. I was able to not only do an internship with the Department of State, but I was able to work part-time and then almost full-time for the State Department as a student at GW, while other places sort of give you the chance to come for one semester or just a summer and take advantage of what Washington, D.C. has to offer. Being here for 4 years really allowed me to make contacts so I could get some really great opportunities right after I graduated.
Without a doubt, I feel like I'm educating future leaders. And they join the Foreign Service, they join the Peace Corps, they go into companies and businesses, and I'm absolutely convinced they're going to make a real difference in the world.
Everyone has a passion that breaks their heart. There's something that inspires all of us. And so learning how to use our power and our passion together, I mean, we're kind of an unstoppable force if we put our minds to it.